Hello everybody and welcome to my short video about the differences of the Gymnasium Leonhard in Basel and the Reading Memorial High School, which I visited a few days during the 3 weeks in the United States. The first difference is spotted pretty fast. This school is bigger than the Gymnasium Leonhard. And obviously there are more students. Although there are about 800 students at the Gymnasium Leonhard, you can always walk through any corridor without any problems. In Reading it looks a bit different. As soon as the period is over, more than 1,200 students flood the gears and go to their next lessons. I have to get up at 7 in the morning, because my school day begins at 8:40. Then the second period starts. After Alex picked me up at the library, we go to his locker. As every other student of this school, he has all his books and files in there. In Gymnasium Leonhard, there are a few lockers too, but hardly used. My classes for today are Spanish, law, English, epidemical diseases and study. That there are other classmates in every lesson is one of the main differences between the American and the Swiss school system. This happens because the American students can choose some of the lessons they want to visit. The other main difference is the schedule system. Their schedule is not organized from Monday to Friday, it's organized from day 1 to day 7. That means that they don't have the same classes, for example, every Monday. Probably the first thing that stood out in the classroom of the high school were the tables and chairs. They are smaller and lighter. Sometimes the desk is even connected to the chair, which makes it quite hard to tilt the chair and stand on just 2 of its legs, but not impossible. Something else that attracts my attention is the American flag, which hangs really in every classroom. I can't remember that I've ever seen a Swiss flag hanging in our gymnasium. The American flag is not the only thing which is in every room. There is a screen on which you can normally beam something with a beamer, but you can also write on it directly with some special pens, or even use it as a touchscreen. I've never seen that before, but it would be cool to have it in our own school. Suddenly I have to go to the bathroom, but I'm not allowed just to leave the room. I have to write down my name, the date and the reason why I leave. Then the teacher has to sign the piece of paper. After coming back, I notice that there are recycling bins in every classroom. Probably this is a more successful strategy to recycle than the 1 or 2 bins per floor which we have at the Gymnasium Leonhard. And at 11:40 it's finally lunchtime. At this huge cafeteria about 400 people can eat at the same time. There are 3 different times when you can have your lunch. Then the cafeteria is always full of students. In our own cafeteria, K17, we can go and eat something whenever we want. But there are always much less people than in the one of Reading Memorial High School. The most important reason, therefore, is that the students there are not allowed to leave the school grounds. In Basel we are, and we have a lot of opportunities where we can get our food. Another difference concerning the cafeteria is the price. At the high school you get enough food for less than $3. In our K17 you pay at least 6 to 7 Swiss francs. My last lesson for today is study. This is something really new for me, because we don't have a lesson like this in our own school. But actually I think that this is quite a good idea. You are with a few other students and a teacher in a classroom and you can do what you want, as long as you are quiet and don't disturb the other students. Of course, the idea of this lesson would be that everyone uses the time to study or do homework, but you can decide on your own what you do. But of course, what you don't do during this lesson, you just have to do at home. At 2:10 the lesson is over and the school day is over too. Many students use the free time they have in the afternoon and go to training directly after school. For example, my host brother Alex trains 6 times a week with his football team. This works without any problems, because all the teams of any sport belong to the school, and later to the college. This is very different to practicing a sport in Switzerland, where you normally play in a club near your home. The football games of Alex's team get really well visited. A lot of students of the high school come to cheer their team, which wins without any problems, 32-0. At least when the weather is not too bad. Otherwise, the seats suddenly stay empty. And although the team had some difficulties at the beginning against a pretty strong opponent, in the end they also won this game pretty clearly. Some of the players are really good and want to become professionals. And of course, they want to play for the New England Patriots.
That was awesome.
On the play, pass is intercepted.
These were some of the most important and in my eyes interesting differences between two schools which are unbelievably far away of each other. Both of them are good schools, although they differ in many things. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my short video.